Hey you, it's me, and thank you for stopping on by. I just wanted to share this scam experience because it was hard to tell, kind of. Not completely, but it still almost got me, and so hopefully I can help you if it happens to you that you don't have any issues, you don't get scammed. So, this is what happened. This morning, I I paid for a service with a company and they overcharged me. So I called my bank and told them what happened. And so now that charge is being disputed, which is the way it should be. But coincidentally, about 3 or 4 hours later, I get a phone call from someone claiming to be from my bank. And they said that we see that there's been a lot of fraudulent activity on your card. And so we're calling to get some information from you and see what we can do about it. Now, my first thought was, oh, this must be a response to when I called earlier. Okay. But then he named the last 4 digits of my card, which apparently banks don't do when they call you. But then 4-digit number that he gave me was for a previous card that had been stolen. So he didn't have the current information. So my first thought was, oh, somebody is charging on that old card or trying to charge on that old card that still has my name on it. But it started to sound suspicious. And then he's like, well, can you please verify who you are? And I said, wait, how do I verify who you are? And he goes, oh, well, my name is Peter so-and-so, and I'm from your bank, and I'm from the fraud department. It's like, yes, but how do I know that you're actually from my bank? And he said, well, look at the number that came up on your phone. Isn't that the number that's on the back of your card? And I looked, and actually it wasn't the number that's on the back of my card. But I just said, yes, but you can dupe a number. So how do I know that you are from my bank? And this went back and forth for a few minutes, and then finally he's like, I said, look, I'm going to hang up. I'm going to call the number on the back of my card, and I will get back to you. And he said, okay, thank you. So I did call my bank, and that was a scammer, absolutely. But there were a few details that he had that made me think for a moment that he could be legit. But that's when you have to think. One thing is, the bank won't call you. Your bank, at least I know with my bank, they will send you an email or they will send you a text or both saying, we see some activity, please call the number on the back of your card. Okay, so it's more than likely, unless the bank, a specific person at a bank says, I will call you back, they're not going to call you back. That's just not going to happen. That's not what they do. Secondly, he had the wrong debit card number. That was also a huge red flag. Although, again, I wondered, because it used to be my number, if someone could still connect me to it. My real bank person told me, no, it doesn't work like that. So that's another red flag. And also, I don't think that they would ask for information. They would be wanting to give you information. I'm not completely sure on that, but I am not going to give out my information, not even my name, to somebody who I'm unsure of. And I'm really glad that I didn't give him any info, nor did I correct him on his wrong information. I just said, how do I know who you are? And then I hung up and called my bank. So just some little tips to look out for, especially when they said they are from the fraud department. That could also be a huge red flag, because that will immediately make you worry. Oh my God, my account has been compromised. That's why it's always good, even if it was a legitimate call, there's nothing wrong with hanging up with that person and calling your bank back and asking, did the fraud department call me? Was that legit? There's nothing wrong with that. You're not doing anything, you're not harming anybody, and you could be saving yourself from getting scammed. And honestly, it's a celebration for me. I didn't get scammed today, thank goodness, and I hope that continues. So I hope that this could have been helpful, could be helpful for sometime in the future. Little things to look out for, little things that might perk you up and make you question. Yeah, always question. Always question. And when in doubt, give no information and call back. And don't call back on the number they gave you. Make sure you call on the legit number that's on the back of your card. And they will help you from there. So, I don't know, maybe some people wouldn't get scammed by this. I feel really lucky that I didn't. But just in case, this is for you so that hopefully you won't get scammed. Because there's so many scams out there to watch out for. So just, be careful. And when in doubt, just hang up and call them back. That's all you got to do. Anyway, that's all I got to say.